The dad, I believe, is a meteorologist or works for the Weather Service, so he's a little bit different that way. But no, it's not like people are out. It's completely. Nobody here even knew what this thing was. So no, although you can see from the pictures, it's nice and flat and great conditions. You can get good views of the mountains. To hot air balloon in, this is entirely experimental and would be very unusual.
Yeah, and also we've had reports in the past few minutes that the Colorado National Guard are going to try and launch a helicopter to start some kind of rescue. Have you heard any more detail about that? I appreciate that's obviously just happened in the last few minutes.
Right, and no, we haven't. And as far as I know, they don't even know exactly how they would set about trying to rescue him. I don't know what would be the safest. Oh my! What would be the safest way?
Yeah, now obviously these pictures are being carried live in the States as well. I imagine there's an awful lot of people watching this and waiting for the end of this and to see how it's going to conclude. I mean, it must be very tense for local people there. It looks like it's almost coming to a standstill at this point. I don't know if you're watching the live pictures.
I'm watching it right now, and it's hard to tell. They were explaining that the way the television helicopters are flying around, it looks like it's doing things it's not really. It looks more erratic than it really is because they're circling it. But it's just bouncing all over the place. And yes, it would be safe to say, certainly in this office, everything has come to a standstill while people stare at the...
It looks like those tether lines are now dragging on the ground.
It really does, and we can hope that maybe somebody on the ground, because there are people down below, might be able to grab one of those lines. And look at this. Would you look at this? The hope is, oh my goodness, and now the balloon is on the ground. The man has grabbed the guy wire, and is there a 6-year-old boy about to come out of this thing? Listen to the chopper.
This balloon does not lift off again, and it looked like from what I was seeing and what I was mentioning a few minutes ago, if the winds can drop him down ever so slightly and lightly, this will be great for the little boy inside, and that's exactly what happened.
If the little boy is inside, we assume he is. His family believes that he is, but is it possible that he's hiding somewhere thinking he made the balloon fly away by itself, or is a child about to come out of this thing? We don't know. Listen.
Due east by about 15, 20 miles of DIA, but they've all converged, and at this point, I'm going to say that this kid is going to be okay. It's been a safe landing, if you can say there was a safe landing for a helium-filled balloon, but it looks like the winds are really what worked in the favor of this balloon.